It's green flag time. Let's get this show on the road. Madison Toll dominates and wins. Trey Wright wins the Indianapolis 200.
Miles out nowhere. He's gonna steal it.
It's going to be Mike Fink Jr., number 38. Winnie Crouch is going to take the win here at Pocono. Side by side.
They're going to be side by side going down.
Local Williams will win the Coca-Cola 600. We are the NIRA. What's up, everyone? It's the boy NS Racing 958 Kenny from Stapleton, and welcome everyone to Pocono Raceway for the first time ever. On my side of the NIRA, we are here at Pocono for the doubleheader weekend for the Powerade Truck Series and Rebel Cup Series for the regular season finales. I'm not alone at all this weekend. Today I am joined by none other than Travis Crampton.
Hello.
So, Travis, this is a totally different beast for most of these drivers. First time ever racing at Pocono in these trucks. What do you think we will see in this qualifying race?
Well, they don't call this place the Tricky Triangle for a reason. Each corner is different. Every one of these drivers is going to have a difficult time with all three corners. It's going to be the one who can figure out how to do each corner the best is going to come out on top in this part-time race.
Here we go, 10 laps, and the top 6 will make it into the regular season finale. Who will make it? Let's find out. 10 laps, and we are green at Pocono. And at the line, it will be the number 21 of Nottingham Scott leading that lap number 1. But right off the start, Logan Williamson, the number 7, with a fuel system problem. So he's not going to make it into the show, and he will not make it into the top 6 into the first ever Pocono race. Tough break for Logan Williams in the number 7. But meanwhile, the 63 of Quinton Moore looking to take the race lead and keep it throughout this entire race right now on lap number 2.
But he's going to have a hard charge number 49 of Bobby Frazier right behind him, and then the 87 of Daniel Voiles also going to follow the 49. So the outside lane falling back, definitely you don't want to be on the outside lane. That puts you up into the marbles. It's a little bit tight once you get up there, and you just fall back and get freight trained by that inside line.
Very true. It's 2 lanes and one in turn 1. The outside lane can get a 1, but in turn 2 and turn 3 is, for the most part, with these trucks, it is, for the most part, just 1 lane. And that's what makes this track so tough. All 3 turns are different, and it's going to be interesting to see of how these guys tackle it. As Daniel Voiles trying to take second away from Bobby Frazier, and looks like off of turn number 2 he will, but Frazier with a 1 on the top side, but he is probably going to lose it in turn number 3 with it being so flat, and he will take second from Bobby Frazier, but he might have to hold off Nottingham Scott for second here very soon.
Not quite though. Nottingham Scott just sits back, and Bobby Frazier going to do a little bit of a crossover on Nottingham Scott, goes back to the inside, and as you see, is that the 68? Yep, 68 of Mark Davidson moves to the inside of the 42 for the 5th spot.
And that's the way that Pocono is. Super long straightaways, and they slingshot a lot going into these turns. Just like that, Marvin Line stays on, but Nottingham Scott does a slingshot of his own in turn number 2. trying to pass Foils for second place and maybe chase down Quentin Moore for that race lead. And this is a totally different animal from Pensacola. That 3 mile long super speedway to this 2.5 mile flat super speedway. And right now Quentin Moore is taking over this part-time qualifying race, but we are not even halfway through this race on lap 4 of 10.
Yeah, these guys fighting really hard for that second spot. And back to the point of what you said about the slingshot passes, these trucks with this aero package, they punch a huge hole in the air, and it just makes it so you can get such a run on the guy in front. And that just makes for big runs. You see these guys, you know, passing, making crossovers, big aggressive moves heading into the corners. It just makes for really good racing. Unless you're the leader of Quentin Moore, you just want to see these guys go side by side. But the 87 Daniel Voles got free of that second place battle, and he's going to go the inside of Quentin Moore heading to turn 3.
And Voil's gonna slide up the track a little bit, but he's gonna take the race lead. It looks like off turn number 3, and he will. And now Voil's freshly off of winning the Cayman Super Speedway Series Championship wants to gain another achievement and win the first ever part-time qualifying race here at Pocono. But Quentin Moore all over his back bumper, along with Mark Davidson, Zachary Guerrero, Bobby Frazier, and several other drivers here at Pocono. And just looking at Logan Williams, he is really off the pace. He's only going 150, and these guys are going 180. So that just shows us how much engine problems he has, and that's a tough break for Logan Williams on lap number 1. But Whiteman Foils took the race lead away. On the same lap, Quentin Moore takes the race lead back here on lap number 6.
Yeah, it's a tough break for Logan Williams. Looks like Quentin Moore runs a little wide, but luckily he has about maybe 1.5 truck length advantage, so that didn't really hurt him. But yeah, you know, Logan Williams was hoping to come into this race with a good run and advance himself into the main event, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. And 3 wide entering turn 1. Oh boy, leaning on each other just a little bit. And a few laps ago, Davidson tried to go on the inside, but instead no one went in with him, and you saw second place fly past him. So, but that's the risk you take when you do go to that inside line on the straightaways.
Yeah, and with this track, with this being the track with the longest straightaways on the schedule, you really need help with this package on that inside lane down the front stretch. And if you don't have help, we're gonna just fall on back. And here's the thing: this is a big race for everyone, besides these guys, because there's also the playoff battle on the line. So that's gonna be interesting later on today. But first, we have to see if we makes it into the Snapple Mango Madness 250, and we have 3 laps to go, I should say, for the top 6 to make it. And right now they're almost going 3 wide. That was really tight between Jefferson Lineback and a couple more trucks, but Quentin Moore just dominating this part-time race here at Pocono.
And I see someone who just popped up into the top 6 we haven't seen all race long. The 28 of Al Legacy has popped up. He's going to pass the 21 of Nonigan Scott and move his way into the top 6, as Nonigan Scott's now going to fall back because the 49 is going to dive bomb him. But still fighting really hard for that second spot. And Quentin Moore is just loving what he's seeing in his rearview mirror.
Yeah, these guys just keep on battling for second on back to 15th. And because of that, that is allowing Quentin Moore to pull away. But right when I say that, Delillo with a massive suck down the front stretch, and he's going to close all over the back bumper, but couldn't do anything, because by the time he got to the back bumper, they got into turn 1, and he just couldn't do anything about it. And now Travis Lineback, he might be able to do something on the 38, but he's just going to fall back in line with 1.5 laps to go in this part-time qualifying race.
Yeah, top 3, all single file, make that top 4. But as I say that, Jefferson Lineback goes to the inside of the 38 for second spot, but doesn't have any help. And the 28's now going on his outside, but he's going to send it into the corner and gets door to door with that number 38. And looks like he's going to clear him exiting the corner.
That's what you have to do sometimes at Pocono. You just have to send it, and hope it sticks. And meanwhile, we are on the final lap in this part-time qualifying race, and at the line last time by Angel O'Vale in the number 9 had the final transfer spot, but he does not have that anymore. Well, not for long, because they keep on battling super hard for every single position. Bobby Frazier is trying to take third away, and he might even get second on Travis Steinbeck. But as long as no funny business happens to Quentin Moore, he should easily make it into the show.
Yep, off of turn 2, the 27 looks like he's too far back to make any moves. Doesn't send to the inside. Still fighting really hard on back, but coming off of turn 3, Quentin Moore looks like he has it from here.
And Quentin Moore, a easy job for the 63 team, will easily win the part-time qualifying race and make it into the Snapple Mango Madness 250, and will make it into the regular season finale. And the other 5 trucks that will make it will be Jefferson Linebat, Bobby Frazier, the 38 of Zachary DeLello, the 68 of Mark Davidson, and the 9 of Angel O'Vale are the final 6 trucks that make it. And unfortunately for everyone else, 7th on bat, they will have to wait a couple of weeks until Darlington, I believe, to start the playoffs for these guys. But for Quentin Moore and 5 others, they will have the chance to race in the main event, and will have a chance to win the first ever Pocono race for the Powerade Truck Series later on today. Quentin Moore, Jefferson Linebat, Bobby Frazier, Zachary DeLello, Mark Davidson, and Angel O'Vale all make it into the show. And until later on today for the regular season finale and for the season 3 Power Truck Series, race number 9 on the season. For 2 hours, I'm in us Racing 95 AK Nathan Sapien, and we will see you guys later on tonight for the regular season finale at Pocono. Never mind, we will not. What the heck? Nanico just hit the pit wall or something. But oh well. Anyway, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. And for Travis Crampton, I'm Nathan Sapien, and we will see you guys later on tonight for the regular season finale for the Powerade Truck Series season number 3. Until then, bye.